from Manoj. So pre-printed patient consent form are inviting fine as unfair trade practice. So can a Word document with the new details of a particular case be printed? Patient related signs the same with no. See, you need to search for the place. You are definitely going to have full, but first page should be on handwriting of the patient. That whatever mentioned in annexure A has been explained to in my language and I understood, and then I give all concern. But it should not be like what court has said, that it should be a paper with a blank sign of the patient, the place for blank sign and for other things, which is definitely going to be troublesome to you. Another question, what could be the legal complication if COVID patient treated by Sanjay? I'll tell you, you for anything, you being any pathy doctor, Ayurvedic, homeopathic, allopathy, any doctor, it is a complainant who needs to prove that you have been treated and that caused a death of the patient or there is a negligence. So don't worry about the pathy, don't worry about the treatment. Even being an Ayurvedic doctor, you will be protected in a law, in a lots of corner, because all scenario situation is different in court of law, which can be defended by your advocates and lawyer in the way they want, and you can be benefited. Uh, Narayana Swami, sir, can we host a talk to public on a Zoom webinar on any? Yes, you are absolutely welcome. Only thing that you need to know that what you are talking to the people, and if you are naturally coming under something which you need to be careful. You are absolutely allowed to educate the public through any media you want. Only you need to select a topic which is educated topic and what you want to. Thanks, Atul. Amazing session. I've already sent a sign. Dear Dr. Aishwarya, thanks. Atul, thank you for appreciating. Various doctors and many doctors appreciate on a chat box. Thanks to, I cannot read for everyone. Thanks to every single doctor who has taken a pain to appreciate about the session. I request them, if you have really been benefited, you can send the same link here after, because new link is going to come, to invite all your friends for various other topics which we are going to have. Our intention is very clear, to protect our doctor in all given scenario situation, so that no one can extort the money from them. There was a question, if PAC is done by my colleague in a corporate hospital, if I am the anesthesiologist, yes friend, any of the team member of same equal qualification of your team are going to be a great support to you if PAC is done, because he will come in your support, because he has consulted you and not taken all the care. So in a group practice, in a corporate sector or in a government sector, right from HOD to everyone is going to be helpful if they are done by various doctor of same qualification. No other questions.
Thank you, sir, for this wonderful session. Sir, I just wanted to ask, while taking a written consent, whether the handwritten should be in the patient, or anyone, any other staff can take.
See, preferably in a patient's handwriting, that is going to be a great. But if not, then any patient's handwriting with a witness signature, which where witness can say that patient could not be able to write, so it has been held by someone to write it. So
Okay.
witness signature is good.
Okay. Any specific point that we have to mention in that consent? That.
So one thing which you really need to mention is about that. Let's see, consent lecture. I have already taken the 4 major part, which has been ingredient after the case of Manchanda, which should be a part and parcel to your consent form, where you're going to explain about the benefit, complication, alternatives, and refusal. So everything which need to be in elaborative way need to be explained to the patient. And now I know pre-printed is not available. Then annexure you make, and then you can say that annexure, because see, we need to definitely come out with some solution, because everything cannot be written by the patient. And if at all patients start writing that complication by their own handwriting, then it will be difficult for doctor to really consult the patient. So pre-printed form, what court says that you should not have a blank space to sign. So you can have a pre-printed annexure form where explaining about every detail in depth about the things, and then take a handwriting consent referring to the annexure. Can be a great support to you.
Okay, thanks.
Sanjay has asked how to join a legal team. I said, Sanjay, you can be a part. Medico-legal team, yes. Anonymous attendee, thank you. Yes, Dr. Kulkarni,
Yeah,
again I have sent you raised
yeah.
your hand. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sir, sir. Very good evening, sir.
Good evening. Very nice to see you back with full vigor and vitality and the same zeal of your knowledge.
All blessings, sir. All blessing.
Yeah. The question is, there are some drugs like methylene blue which have been used off-label in the country by so many people. But at the same time, even the standard drugs which were there, they were also off-label uses, like right from remdesivir to all others. So what is the legal status of such type of
If
practices?
you've heard me properly, I have very clearly said that any document which you have got in your hand, like a standard protocol of treatment prescribed by some department or otherwise, are going to be a great support, because in court you need to answer it to why and how you have used particular drug. If the question of credibility of drugs comes in front of the lawmaker, law implementer, or administrator. Law is very clear on that ground. So you need to have a defense, like it is not available, regulated, or protocol say that you should go with these doses. These are the things. So see, WhatsApp University is definitely a great university, but that cannot be evidence in a court of law to protect yourself.
Yes. So if we have got a scientific evidence, that is more than sufficient.
Oh,
Thank you.
no, I have not got it. What you said, Kulkarni, sir? Hello?
If there is scientific evidence, if there is any scientific evidence in form of any trial,
Then see, trial is different.
or
Trial is not going to be adopted by the court. Trial is in phase like a vaccine, unless government gives the permission. Trial, if it been permitted by the government after the trial result, seeing the result and government has assented that, then it comes in like what vaccine today seeing. So only a trial in between is going to be a really troublesome for my doctor if it all they take as a scientific evidence of a trial. Because another question will come, legal question, under what permission, which permission, and the humans are a guinea pig, and lots of things are going to happen. But yes, if it has been authority has approved some drug, then it can be safeguarded.
okay, thank you.
Narayana has asked question, government of Karnataka has put a cap on a COVID care for private government cases, which is practically not possible to follow. Is a violation from hospital if we collect more from the patient. See, these lots of debates are going on in this country, and latestly there's a matter has already gone to the Supreme Court, where Supreme Court has observed on a preliminary stage that it is not possible to treat every COVID patient with a fixed rate by any hospital doctor, because every complication attacks various different regime to treat a patient. So there is a lots of debate going on, and we are definitely waiting for such a judgment to come, which can really protect. So even that observation not in any notification of various state on a standard moment will be not good, but it has not been final order. Once final order comes, it is definitely going to be support for all of the remaining thing. Government hospital, if at all they have put a cap, we have got lots of defenses to prove them. Any government, if at all coming, they have given a ratio to every hospital of 20 and 80. If you can prove that this is a 20% patient who have been treated with the upper cap and 80% under government, fixed seats and all, or fixed beds and all, can be helpful to you. So it is on different cases basis I can really help you, Dr. Narayana. So if any case comes, let us discuss so I can really help in that.